Hey, Steve and Caleb with Brownells, and today's tech tip is all about mounting thermals, sighting them in. A lot of you are interested in thermals now, so we thought we'd jump in and see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've kind of been playing with some Pulsar stuff here recently.
Yeah.
And this is, I mean, like the amount of technology or the bounds that this technology has made recently is absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Like comparing these new Pulsar units to like stuff like 10, 15 years ago is just, it's insane.
Even 5 years ago.
Yeah, and not only that, but they're a lot more affordable now too.
That's the good part.
Yeah, that's the best part. But there's a lot of different stuff to be hunted nowadays with these things, like hogs, coyotes.
Right.
Any kind of like species like that are kind
Right.
of like intrusive, invasive, whatever.
And they've gone nocturnal.
They've gone nocturnal. That's the big part.
Yeah.
Not saying that you have to use thermals at nighttime. You can use them during the daytime.
Sure.
Because they just
Yep.
pick out heat signatures. But yeah, nighttime hunting, these things are a game changer.
Wow.
And great for hogs, great for coyotes, and just overall more popular with that kind of stuff.
They're popular here in Iowa.
Yeah.
Coyote hunters.
Yep. So, and you can also use night vision, but these have a pretty big advantage over night vision, is that they see through the fog, they see really well through light brush, because they're seeing heat signatures. They're not worrying about ambient light.
So that's the difference between night vision and thermals?
That's the main difference, yeah.
Okay.
So night vision, they're just amplifying existing light to just kind of make things brighter through
Like
the
the old
optic.
Starlight scope the military had?
Yeah, except, modern.
Modern.
Yeah.
Hey, that was my era. Come
Okay,
on.
hey.
Come on.
Okay, well, mine is like PVS 14s, so it was pretty Gucci.
Okay.
But not only that, but they also complement each other. So I know it's expensive to do that, but if you can use both, definitely using both is a big advantage. Yeah. Like when I was in Afghanistan, I had head-mounted nods, and then I had a thermal mounted on my 50 cal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like being able to look around and then think you see something and then just pull it up in a thermal to verify is awesome. But now, you can use that for hunting too. The same principle applies.
Yeah.
But we understand that not everybody can afford both, and if you got to go with one or the other, for optic, like actual rifle-mounted optic, thermal's the way to go.
That's the way everybody around here seems to be going.
Yeah, and not only that, but also having a handheld unit to complement it.
Uh-huh.
So if you have your rifle mounted on a bipod, you're in a stand of some sort, or even like sitting on a tripod, swinging it around isn't the most handy thing to do.
The muzzle goes with your sight also.
Yeah,
so.
and if you see something and you're not sure if you should be pointing your gun at it or not, right? There's also these very compact, tiny handheld units that are extremely powerful. And this little guy here is basically doing the same thing, except there's no crosshair or ballistic calculator and stuff in them. You just point it and...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it works just like that. And these are absolutely great. Whenever we first got this thing, I was like, I'll probably never use it. Now, every time I'm using this.
Oh, okay.
Just to help spot. So they're great, especially if you have more than one person.
Right.
Like, here, Steve, you use this, and
yeah, man.
I'll be on the gun. Let me know if you see anything.
Yeah, this would be great if I lost a cat.
Yeah, go outside. Here, kitty. When you don't want to like walk outside on your back porch in the middle of town.
Cats. It's easy to lose one.
It is, yeah. So, but yeah, without both of these, you'd be having kittens trying to find the other one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But with that being said, let's talk about actually mounting them on the guns and things to consider.
All right.
All right, so kind of a two-part video here. One was pros and cons, and then now we're getting into the actual mounting of it here. So if you're using a thermal optic, chances are you're either using it on a semi-automatic rifle or you're using it on a bolt-action rifle.
Yeah, most likely.
Due to their size, they're not very practical for handgun hunting.
I can believe it.
So, with that being said, we have it set up on the mount it comes with here, and we have it set up so that it is cantilever forward, which means the actual mount itself is mounting back here, but it cantilevers forward so that it's grabbing the actual rail up front here. So the reason we have it set up that way, which you'll see here, unlike a traditional scope, your eyepiece really needs to be further back. And let me get it set up here. I'll just kind of hand tighten it so that they can see what's going on. And I should probably loosen it to put it on. That usually helps almost every time. And I'll just tighten down one of these. But the reason being is because this is it's electronic. There's electronics in here. So when you're behind it, you need to be a little bit closer because you're looking at a TV screen. So you don't have to worry about that eye relief that you typically do with normal scopes. So you want to be a little bit closer to it. And they do have an optional eye cup that clips on. It's magnetic. It just clips right on there. I don't care much for it, so I took it off. But that is kind of what you need to consider as far as setting up your eye. So put a battery in it, turn it on, put it on the rifle, and you're good to go. And as you can see, the mount itself, this would be considered like a, I don't know, if we were talking rifle rings, high or extra high.
Right.
So it's pretty darn high up there.
For an AR, it's got to be.
Yeah, and on an AR, that's actually perfect because the stock is almost in line with the top rail. But on a bolt-action rifle, that's not so much the case. So when you're setting it up on a bolt gun, let's talk about that a little bit here too, Steve.
Yeah, that's a whole different kettle of fish.
I'll slide that over there. You say kettle of fish?
Kettle of fish.
What is a kettle of fish? We'll talk about that later. Maybe in another video, because I've never
It's
heard
like opening a can of worms.
Okay, kettle of fish, can of worms. I get it.
Fish, worms, they go together.
Yeah. So typically on a rifle scope, I would try to set the eyepiece probably about even with the tang.
Yeah.
Not this one. I'm going to put this sucker way further back. Probably about right there, yeah. And again, I'll just hand tighten this front one here just to keep it in place so I can show here. But again, everyone's a little different, so throw a battery in here, turn the sucker on, and take a look at it. All right, so now you see my next problem, right? I'm super low. So on a bolt gun, I would recommend a stock with an adjustable cheek piece.
Which we just happen to have.
Which we happen to have. This is the MDT stock here.
Yeah. And you're going to use almost all of that height.
I'm gonna lift it up all the way.
Okay.
Because I've already mounted this on a bolt gun before, so I know how high I need to be. And that's about right. So yeah, now that's perfect. I'm right in line with it.
You need a little more height. You've got those small, delicate cheekbones.
I have very pronounced cheekbones. Thank you very much, Steve. Get out of here. I forgot what we were talking about. Thermal optics. All right. So that's another thing to consider is that you'll want a higher cheek piece if you're mounting it on a bolt gun. Because it's an electronic optic, it's not using traditional rifle rings because of the way the batteries go in this thing, which the battery is right on top here. And if you haven't messed with the Pulsar battery and battery system, this quick change system is awesome. I will never use another battery system in a thermal again. But this, I didn't even tell you, this is the Talion XQ35 Pro.
Okay.
And this is the one we've been using in any video we've done any thermal stuff in relatively recently. This is the one we've been using. And it's been great. But yeah, so it mounts on the bottom, and then that just mounts to any 1913 rail. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty straight. It's super straightforward as far as mounting it goes. And most of y'all probably clicked on this video because you were like, how do you mount it? It's easy.
Well, what about the eye relief, though? Aren't you worried about getting hit in the eye with that scope?
That is a very, very good point to bring up.
That's all I've been able to think about since you mounted it.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up, Steve. So if you're using a heavier recoiling firearm, you're going to want to be a little further back, okay? Because it's gonna hit you. It's nice and rubber, you know. It's probably not gonna cut you, but it's not gonna feel great. So, yeah, you need to consider that as well.
Does the cup that comes with it give you the proper amount of standoff for a substantial caliber, you think?
Probably not.
Okay.
Because it's probably even a little closer than this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the reason I took it off is so that I could be further back from it. Just because I didn't want to be that close to it, so
you think what, 6.5 Creedmoor would be top end maybe, or 243?
As far as for the
recoil.
Recoil. Yeah, I would say. But you know, if you're shooting like a 300 Win Mag or something like that, just know that you can still see the full screen further back, and that's where you're going to want to be.
Yeah.
Or you're going to want a good muzzle device.
Right. And there's no parallax with these?
No.
Because you're looking at something on a flat screen.
It's a flat screen, that's right.
Yeah. So if you get back and get your head in a different position or something, it's not going to change point of impact.
You don't have to worry about that. You're looking at you're looking at a TV screen in here. Yeah. So that's all there is to it. And yeah, so if you want to know more about like choosing thermals and stuff like that, we've got that content as well. So we've got content specifically on this thermal optic also.
Sighting it in.
We got content on sighting it in.
Yeah.
We've already posted a video about just kind of talking about thermals in general, and using this one as an example. And that'll kind of give you everything you need to know about how to choose a thermal optic. And so yeah, we got how to choose a thermal optic. There's this video here. We've got content on sighting it in. We'll probably want to get into some hunting safety too at some point.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Because I mean, when it comes to thermal imaging, I don't look that much different than an animal. I mean, other than the fact that I'm like upright. Yeah, I could be, you know, Bigfoot looks like a person in a thermal, just looks like a, you know, whatever. We'll get into that. But yeah, I think that's all there is to it, Steve, unless you have something you want to add.
Yeah, it's just a great way to up your game if you're a varmint hunter.
Yeah, there you go.
Because you got to go up after them at night.
Yep. So there you have it.
Well, all right. If you have any comments, questions, whatever, leave a comment below. We'd like to hear from you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.